I have a question here for Sam. So since Sam is a beginner, he's not the best beginner. After listening to what you've heard so far,
Yeah.
how do you see social media could help your business?
That's an easy one. Well, you know, obviously we're all hearing lots of things that are new and we haven't heard them before. And it's encouraging to hear someone like Kim who does something similar to what I do, getting it out there and profiting from it in more ways than one. So I can see that it can be very helpful in making my business run more efficiently, making me more successful. I'm all for it. I don't have a lot to say because I'm no expert in what these things are. I'm looking at pulling people in to work with me as consultants and get some of this done and show me how. It's very hard for me to be specific, but I'm encouraged by everything I'm hearing here.
And I could give two very specific, we've talked about this before, I could give two very specific ways that I think his practice could benefit. The first is the accessibility that we all talked about earlier, right? Patients want lots of ways to easily and quickly and unobtrusively get in touch. It's what you were saying, right? The text message from your dentist. And then the second is what you shared, which is be the authority for everything related to eyes, right? So the summer's coming up, and how bad is the sun for your eyes, and posting short articles or on a blog, let's say that would be on his website, would start to demonstrate that, hey, you know what, I care more about you than simply getting a visit out of you.
Right.
So there are two very concrete ways for certain, I think for healthcare, wellness, to really connect that have really very little to do with selling or marketing. It's all about delivering value. So if you put yourself in the customer's mindset, you're giving accessibility and convenience, and you're giving education and knowledge.
Excellent. And can I ask Nicole the same question? After what you've heard today, do you see social media could help your business in a way that you haven't used it so far?
I'm going to go home and make a YouTube movie with my son on how to blow dry hair.
That's
The name of my salon in Los Altos, because we've already made a movie of me murdering him. His friends are in, and we just posted that one day, just like nothing. So I think I'm going to go home and do that, yeah, for sure.
Fantastic.
Because I mean, how many women can't blow dry their hair, right? Just give a couple tips and, you know, put my name in salon.
And I think pretty much everybody'd like to watch you blow dry somebody. And can I, this is breaking with the, can we have Julie make some comments on how the chamber's done so far?
Excellent point.
You're on, Julie.
Come
on, slowly, slowly.
Well, the experience to date. Just tell us
We're
about
trying to get you all to join our Facebook, become our fans, and so far we've only got 50, so would you please go home and do that? Because then we can start talking to you a little bit better. Nobody's following this, nobody's reading this, I don't know why.
I'll tell you why, because it just takes repetition. It takes time. You have to say that, what you just said, over and over and over again and build it into.
And Paul, what were we going to do tonight?
We'll do that later, yeah.
Oh, we are? Okay, we got a little turn. Okay,
I'd just like to say on that, Julie, hold on real quick. You know, Julie knows my mother well. My mom is Monique Kane, Executive Director of CHAC. She's a Facebook nut now. She got CHAC on Facebook, so when they do their fundraisers at Hobie's, she Facebooks it to everybody, and we get all these invitation to CHAC things on her Facebook now. She's in Europe, and I got a Facebook thing about CHAC and her company. So
is she actually doing that herself?
She does a lot of it. Well, she's constantly writing on my Facebook now, so it's really
You can hide it.
Personal Facebook versus
hold on. Greg,
so I mean, do you separate
Greg,
it?
Yes.
Greg?
Okay, you definitely have to separate.
That's where I was going next.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I just was like, I don't want to mix it too.
No, definitely. So the question, can we just reiterate?
Well,
so the
okay.
But he asked a question that we could only hear up here. So the question was, if you have a Facebook already that's a personal Facebook, do you use that one or a separate one? Absolutely have two separate ones. You don't have to have a personal one to have the business one. And you want to make sure you know which one you're posting to.
Okay, so I want to come to that now in a second. I want to come to that. Dennis?